So another one that we're looking at is AIPC, and this is American Italian Pasta Company, and the chart's a big mess, so let me just try to clean this up a little bit. What's important over here is the sideways movement over here, which is very indicative of distribution to almost like a double top break below that 50-day moving average. Remember, I keep telling you about all these stocks. They'll probably find support at the 200. Well, that's what this one's done. Found some support at the 200, bounced up a little bit. The volume, as you can see, is picking up on the sell side. In my opinion, this is probably pretty close to a short right now. Maybe up a little bit higher, 28, 28.50, maybe 29, somewhere in there. But I do believe this is a short, and over here you're going to find that overhead resistance around that $29 area. So that's an interesting one to keep an eye on. Another one is SONE, Sohn, S1 Corporation. It had broken down below that 200-day moving average, rallied back into it, not uncommon, and it has had a nice plunge since then. So that's one on our short sale list, SONE. Okay, so another one that we're looking at on the short side is BYI, which is Bally Technology. Another break of that 50-day moving average, which in the past has held so well. You can see it over here, the golden cross, over here again, breakdown. It may fool around and bounce around a little bit in this area, but I think it's a short sale now. To 200-day moving average will probably provide some support, and we see the volume pick up on the downside. We also see a huge negative divergence. Now this is a true negative MACD divergence, because here's our top of MACD, which correlates with price in this area over here. We make a much higher high. This is broken down below zero and cannot even get above zero, as this is making its highest high. And now it's growing on the downside, which is a very good indication that this stock is in for some more trouble. Jump to Stock Finder and I'll pull up BYI. This again is a short sale, and you can see it. We have our second day below. It actually became a short back here and it bounced to that 50-day moving average, but we have our second day below. May bounce up to 37.50. I would go ahead and short it right now and just live with the bounce. Not a big deal. AZO is one we're looking at. Jump back to telechart. So this is AutoZone. Now AutoZone, looking at a 50 and a 200-day moving average, we broke below the 200-day moving average, and we have what looks very much like a bear flag. And this is exactly what a bear flag should look like. The rally that we see should go against the prevailing, or the previous trend, which is down. So there's the downtrend. It will rally up against that, and volume should fall, which it is doing. It's falling over here. It's hit resistance, and it's hit resistance 4 or 5 days in a row. Cannot break through that 200-day moving average. The minute this breaks below 144, it's a definite short in my mind. Last is Playboy, and PLA is one that we've been talking about for a while. The first day that we put it on Wolf on Wall Street, we had an 8% gain. So you got the signal. If you bought it the next morning, you had an 8% gain. It's held up pretty well at the descending wedge, so it's held up on the support line over in this area. Just to jump back to SMH real quick, I want to show you just a couple things. First, the daily MACD. I use a long MACD, and you can see it's just the back of this rally has been broken over here. Red volumes picking up. Real quick, the spiders, but I want to show you my my other custom indicators, which are 3C, and we're just going to look at the daily version of 3C. Now this indicator should make higher highs with price. At this point over here, you can see instead of making a higher high, it made a lower low. Bad, very bad. But even worse than that is we have this line over here, and it's broken down below that. So this has become a relative divergence over here, which is bad, and now it's a leading negative downside divergence in SPY, which is very bad. We probably are very close to a turning point in this market, an end to this bear market rally, and there should be some interesting shorts coming up. I'll post a few of them as I see them. If you want to take a look at the trading system, if you're interested in getting involved or possibly looking at forming a hedge fund with the system, it way outperforms the market. I'm going to show you the back test for the last year on SMH. Okay, so we start with $100 equity. This is our actual model, and it turned a 44% profit, $144, while the market lost money, went from 100 down to about 86, which means we're doing almost twice as good as the market in buy and hold on this particular symbol, SMH. On other indexes and averages, we're doing even better than that. So this is a trading system that makes money going up, and it makes money going down. You'll find that it's quite impressive. Anyway, that's it for now. This is Brant from Trade Guild. Stop by the website at tradeguild.net. You'll see the graphic at the end. I appreciate you listening. Have a great trading week next week.